Good morning. It is very cold this morning, but it's a clear blue sky. It's going to be a lovely day. Anyway, today is the World or International Mental Health Awareness Day. And no, it's not just one of those days in the calendar where we spend 5 minutes thinking about it and then move on with the rest of our lives. It's much more important than that. And that's why I entitled the video like I did. But one thing first of all, did you know that in the UK, every single day, 12 guys decide to make the ultimate decision and take their own lives? Every single day, 12 bloody people. Think of 12 guys that you know, yeah? And then imagine them not being around anymore. It's a scary bloody statistic, it really, really is. Now, I'm not being morbid, I'm being the opposite of morbid, because today, I'm not talking about you. You know this stuff. You know that if you're not feeling good in your head, that you are strong enough to ask for help. You're strong enough to go and see your doctor, talk to a friend, talk to me, talk to somebody else, and you will get that shit sorted. So I'm not talking about you today, but I am talking about what you can do to help a friend. You know someone who's going through a tough time right now. You know someone who might be living alone and struggled and suffered throughout lockdown. You know someone who maybe their relationship has fallen apart, their business has collapsed, they're in not such a good place. And you also know that this person hasn't done anything to get that sorted. So what I would love for you to do today, I know you're not a doctor, I know you're not a psychiatrist, I know you're not any kind of side kind of person, but what I would love for you to do today is to phone that person. Just say, "Hi Paul, how are you doing today? How's it going?" And if you want to take it one step further, see if they want to come out for a coffee sometime next week. Loneliness, especially for guys, is horrendous because a lot of guys fall out of the habit of being with other people. They fall out of the habit of knowing how to communicate with women, with other guys. There's this huge stigma that blokes are supposed to know everything about everything. Well, that's complete and utter bollocks. We both know that. We know that guys can be vulnerable, can need help. But because this so-called, macho thing, we're not allowed to, in inverted commas, ask for help. Sorry, it's my shopping bag, I'm on my way shopping at the minute. So, by you reaching out to someone, they're going to know that this sounds crazy, but they are going to know that they exist. They are going to know that at least one person has spent a few minutes thinking about them. And that's what matters. It really, really matters that people recognise that other people know they're still around. Because they may go to work and they're full of the joys of spring at work, they do their thing and they go home, but that's not the issue, because at work they've got something to occupy their minds. That's okay. But when they get home and it's cold and dark and they're on their own and the bottle of wine there or the bottle of scotch is there and then the TV and Pornhub or whatever, that's not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be. And you can help this friend, because you and me, we know that it's important to look after our mental health. You and I both know that it's critical that we take care of ourselves physically and mentally. We both know that, don't we? So that's why I'm not talking about you today. But you have friends, you know people, maybe colleagues at work or intimate friends that are going through stuff right now. Or maybe they're not going through stuff right now, but you never see them down the pub, you never see them out and about, you never see them anywhere except, going to the shops or something. So take a minute today on Mental Health Awareness Day to reach out, drop somebody a message, actually use the phone to make a phone call. Yeah, I know it's weird, actually using a phone to make a phone call, but do that, make the call. And just, you don't have to be elaborate, you don't have to be on the phone for hours, just Hi Paul, how's it going? Yeah, what are you up to? How's life? And start a conversation, because starting that conversation can be the difference between that person being around on Monday morning in the office and that person not being around. It's not a good place to be, being lonely and not knowing what to do to get yourself out of that situation. And darkness can surround you so quickly. It's incredible how quickly the darkness can overwhelm you and put you into this hole and that you can't see the top of. So be a hero today. Yeah, I guess we could say that. Be somebody special. I'm not talking about being Superman or Wonder Woman and putting on your fancy tights and your knickers on the outside. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being an everyday kind of superhero and making that call and making a difference. Be the one that makes a difference today. Be the one that has the balls, metaphorically speaking, ladies, yeah, that has the gumption to reach out to someone and go, hey Sue, how's it going? Didn't see you last week at the routine meeting or the networking meeting. You okay? Yeah, how's stuff? Make the call. And listen, if you are struggling, if you are in a dark place and you want to have a chat, as I said yesterday, between 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock today, Saturday the 10th of October, I'm around to chat. I've cleared my schedule. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going anywhere. So if you want to have a talk with me, a conversation, I'm a really good listener. Okay, I'm not a shrink. I'm not a doctor, but I can listen. And I've been through stuff, so I've got some ideas and suggestions that you're free to accept or ignore. And if you want to take me up on that, just drop me a DM, and then we can either have a phone call or get on Zoom, something like that. And again, I'm not there's no charge for this. I don't need an email address. There's no upsell, downsell, round sell, front sell, back sell. It's just me reaching out, because in the past, when I needed help, people have reached out to me and they've helped me. And I'm in a good place now and I'm happy with my life, okay? Oh yeah, I mean, like everybody, there's always improvements that can be made, but I'm happy where I am. And so I'm paying it forward, to use that phrase. And I would love for people that want to have a chat, that have got things going on, to reach out and call me. Now, of course, it goes without saying that if you're in that dark place right now and you're thinking dark thoughts, get off this call and call the Samaritans, because they will help you, they will guide you, they will get you to the real professional help that you need, okay? But if you're not in that dark place, but you need to have a rant, you need to bend somebody's ear, you need to have a conversation about whatever you like, I don't care, yeah? Give me a call, or well, give me a DM first, and then we'll have a call between 2 and 6 p.m. today. So listen, this is an uplifting call. This is not a down call. This is a, help others, help yourself, help, well, who knows. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye now.